Welcome everybody to HPW Monday Night Wreckage here tonight in Colorado Springs on the day of HPW's 1-year anniversary. And ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the arena is set up a little bit differently. As you can tell, my commentary table is out of place, and that is because of tonight's main event. We have a first ever ambulance match for the Intercontinental Championship. The challenger Apollo Crews taking on the champion, The Miz. And after that, ladies and gentlemen, we also have Big E, 1/3 of the New Day, taking on Montez Ford, 1/2 of the Street Profits. And in singles action, we have Cedric Alexander taking on Seth frickin' Rollins. And we are getting tonight started off with, who is this guy? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just being informed that this man here is Wardlow. I personally have not heard of him, and by the crowd not really reacting, it sort of seems like they don't really know him either. But he has a piece of paper and a microphone, so he's obviously got something to say, so let's see what he's got to say. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Wardlow, the right-hand man to the greatest professional wrestler of all time. He's better than you, and you know it. He's the undisputed, undefeated, and uncrowned HPW World Champion. And he's not here. Because why on God's green earth would he come to such a shitty place as Colorado Springs? You'll see him once we come to a town that is actually worth a damn, like Long Island. But until then, you will see his right-hand man dominate every single man on the HPW roster until management can't find anyone else. Oh, hang on a second, ladies and gentlemen. It's Wreckage's official newest signee, Damian Priest, the Archer of Infamy. He is here, and he's obviously got something to say to Wardlow, who's just ruthless right out the gate, might I say.
Hang on, who the hell are you? You can't just walk out here and claim to be instantly better than everyone you see. You see, here at HPW, we have to prove ourselves and show that we care about this business. So if you want to dominate, as you say, prove it and beat me. You're on, bitch.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Wardlow has accepted Damian Priest's challenge. Oh my God! Right up the gate, a powerbomb from Wardlow. Just as the bell is ringing, Priest manages to sneak in a punch, goes for the elbow, but Wardlow drops him on his back with the elbow again. Let's take another look at that instant brutal powerbomb. What is Wardlow doing on the top rope? Oh my God! He just hit Damian Priest with a swanton bomb. That massive dude just hit a swanton, and he hits another powerbomb on Priest, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen.
Here is your winner, Wardlow.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Damian Priest with the low blow to Wardlow. He's got those cuffs. What the hell? He's choking out Wardlow with the cuffs. Damian Priest is choking out Wardlow. Wardlow's fading. He's fading fast, ladies and gentlemen. Damian Priest transitions onto his back, pulling harder and harder.
I'm not letting go. This bitch isn't gonna get what he wants.
Damian Priest saying he's not gonna let go. The referee trying to break him up, but he gets a kick in the face for his troubles. And the HPW roster, rightfully so, trying to break the men up. My goodness, and then you see Apollo Crews, who has a match later tonight, pulling out the stretcher. There's the general manager. Wardlow saying it's not over. Well, let's take you from this chaos to some more chaos. Sami Zayn's cruise ship that he embarked on last week has apparently been beached off of the Ivory Coast, ladies and gentlemen.
ladies and gentlemen. After some backstage discussion between multiple HPW superstars and the Universal Champion Braun Strowman, the HPW roster and staff all took a survey asking them what they think of the Universal Championship. The majority answered that they think it should be replaced by something more prestigious sounding and looking. So, without further ado, the Universal Championship is gone, and now to reveal its replacement. Braun, if you can do the honors, please. HPW proudly introduces to you the HPW Definitive Championship. This championship has replaced the Universal Championship. As a result, Braun Strowman has been awarded the championship, and he will defend this against Samoa Joe at the Royal Rampage instead of the Universal Championship. Out of my way, Toby. Ooh, baby, isn't she beautiful? I gotta snap a few selfies with this beaut. Who the hell are you, buddy? I'm the guy who's gonna beat your ass on Payback Episode 4 and win the Definitive Championship before you can even make it to the Royal Rampage. Is that so, huh? Well, if you're so confident in yourself, why don't we up the ante a little? If you're so confident that you're gonna beat me, then why don't we do it in a street fight, huh? How's that sound? Shit, I should have known. Yeah, no, that'd be great. I can't wait to beat your ass with tables and chairs and all that stuff. I can't wait for it, Braun. Great. I can't wait to beat your ass and embarrass you in front of everybody in Chicago. And hey, I forgot to ask, what's your name? Me? Well, I'm Austin Theory. I'm the hottest free agent in all of professional wrestling. How do you not know my name? Because I don't give two shits about little twerps like you. I beat you, and I injure you, and I send you packing. Hey man, I don't have any beef with you or anything. I just want to make a statement. In fact, why don't we take a selfie before our match together, huh? Hey, why'd you take my phone, man? I gotta provide my followers with content. Because you've already managed to get on my nerves, asshole. I'll see you in Chicago. Hey man, give that back. What the hell, man? That guy's like $1,000. I'm gonna have to buy a new one now. What the hell? See you in Chicago, bitch boy.
Welcome back to Wreckage, everybody. As you heard and saw in that video, this week on Payback Episode 4 in Chicago, will be a street fight for the Definitive Championship. Oh! Big E with a splash on Montez Ford, going for a belly-to-belly. But Ford reverses it quickly into a reverse hot shot on the ropes. And Big E getting back to his feet. Ford went for a springboard. Big E counters. Another counter after counter. Big E hits a suplex on Montez Ford. Oh, but there is the New Day's Wreckage opponent. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's take you back to RVD versus CM Punk, the 300 subscriber special death match for the Supreme Championship, and it was definitely a hard-hitting affair, as right out the gate, RVD would hit a massive monkey flip through a glass pane to CM Punk. Not only that, Kevin Owens would interfere and spill a fan's drink onto Punk. Not only that, he would give him a pile driver off of a ladder through a table, giving RVD some space to hit a Van Daminator with a chair off the ladder. And even crazier, Punk would jump all the way from the ring to the announcer's table with an elbow drop and put the final nail in the coffin with a Pepsi plunge through a table and a ladder. And a crazed fan would try and get a picture of Punk, who would pin RVD with just one singular finger to retain his championship. And ladies and gentlemen, that was a crazy match, and I would like to personally thank you once again for 300 subscribers. And here we have the challenger to the HPW World Championship at the Royal Rampage, Roman Reigns. to sit out the challenge after being pinned in less than a minute for his title on the first ever episode of Wreckage to debuting Karl Anderson was certainly came as a shock to everyone, Reigns included, myself included. Let's see what Reigns has to say to Karl Anderson. Karl Anderson doesn't even care, he's not waiting.
Listen, Roman, whatever you were gonna say, don't. Nobody wants to hear it. You talk too much. You talk about things that nobody cares about. You talk about things that are never gonna happen. And worst of all, you can't back it up in the ring. You can't do shit. Well, asshole, thanks for the warm welcome. What I was gonna say is that I am more than ready to kick your ass at Royal Rampage. And I'm more than ready to face the winner of the Royal Rampage, whoever that may be. Yeah, whatever. Listen, Joe, I don't want to embarrass you. I want to beat you. But I don't think a normal ladder match will cut it, to be honest. I think we should add some more stakes. Let's make it a wrecking ball ladder match. Karl, what the hell does a wrecking ball have to do with this? Whatever, that's not important. What is important is the fact that even if you do beat me, you'll be nothing but a mediocre afterthought of a champion. Come tell me that again once I've main event WrestleMania and defended against everyone that management brings my way. Alright, enough of this shit, let's fight.
Oh, Karl Anderson with a cheap shot to Roman Reigns and a spine buster to Reigns from the world champion, hitting him with a cheap shot, catching him off guard. With Reigns with a Superman punch to the champion. Reigns sitting up in the corner. He's going for a spear. He's looking for it. And he hits it on the world champion. Reigns making a statement here.
At the Royal Rampage, everyone is going to find out who the tribal chief is.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we have this man here, Cedric Alexander, taking on Seth Rollins in singles action. Cedric Alexander debuted last week on Rampage, making a massive statement. Sorry, Wreckage, not Rampage. Making a massive statement against Karl Anderson for the World Championship. He did come up short in the match, but he certainly made his mark in HPW here. And here comes Seth Rollins with new music and his so-called student in tow. He's built himself to be a mentor towards Shelton Benjamin, but Shelton doesn't seem to be very appreciative of Seth Rollins' quote-unquote knowledge.
Why are you still here? You've gone off the rails.
Seth and Shelton get into an argument, guys.
I have stayed over this entire time.
Seth is clearly not happy with Shelton right now.
You should be grateful for it. Hey, where are you going, man? Don't go any weird places.
It looks like Shelton is leaving Seth. Seth. What the hell? Oh my god, a drop kick! A drop kick to Cedric. That's MVP and Bobby Lashley. Hang on a second.
This bitch is trying to take away my star student. If you think the almighty Bobby Lashley is a bitch, then why don't you fight him next week on Payback? Huh? You're on, Lashley.
Oh, Cedric Alexander picks him up. Lumbar chick. That's it. That's the match. That's it. It's done. But Seth kicks out at 2. Cedric is arguing with the ref.
Cedric! Listen, Cedric, get yourself disqualified. Me and my boys here, we can help you out. We can pluck you from mediocrity. We can get you championship opportunities. All you gotta do is smack that ref.
Oh, and it looks like Cedric Alexander took up MVP on that offer. Let's take another look at the lumbar check. Stabbing Seth Rollins, and MVP just shook hands with Cedric. What does this mean?
Business is booming.
What is going on, everybody? It's John Face here, interrupting the fine episode of Wreckage to tell you that Payback Episode 4 is the final episode of HPW programming before HPW presents its first ever premium live event, the Royal Rampage. That is right, everybody. Welcome back to Monday Night Wreckage. The main event is right now. The ambulance is coming in, ready for this ambulance match for the Intercontinental Championship. Apollo Crews taking on the champion, The Miz. The Miz, who was originally scheduled to face Cesaro at the Royal Rampage, instead chose to face Apollo Crews here tonight on Wreckage. Apollo is making his debut here tonight, a recent signee to Wreckage. And oh my God! Miz threw him out of gorilla position. Oh, slamming him into the ambulance wall, picking him up, sending him face first into the ambulance once again, and shoving the door into his head and once again into his arm. Apollo has already taken a beating. Miz opening both doors, hoping to make this a quick one. Miz showing off his title, which he won at the draft. Oh, but Apollo laying into the Miz with those punches. Apollo is in control now. And Apollo slams Miz into the ring post. Apollo is up on the top rope. He's thinking crazy. What is Crews thinking here? Oh my God, a moonsault to the Miz from the top rope. And Apollo Crews is taking control of this matchup. Let's take another look in slow motion at that beautiful moonsault off the top rope there. Both men grappling, locking up in the ring. Crews transitions into a headlock. Miz tries to lift him up, but Crews keeping that tight grip. And Crews nails him with a suplex. Nice grappling work from Apollo there. And Crews rebounding off the ropes here. What's he thinking? Miz. Oh my God! Went for a clothesline, but caught with a sunset flip powerbomb. Oh my goodness! The Miz on top of the ambulance. What is Crews thinking? Oh my goodness! A knee right to the Miz. Sends him falling off of the ambulance. And Crews has just begun dominating this matchup. He's now, as you see him now, climbing down the ambulance. Oh, but Kurt Hawkins comes in with a steel chair right to the head of Apollo Crews. Kurt Hawkins, the stooge of the Miz. The Miz telling him something. He's opening up the doors. And it hit Apollo right on the neck. What is Miz thinking here? Miz has the stretcher. He's going to lay out Apollo on the stretcher. Trying to end this matchup already. Oh, but Apollo. Oh, he's beating up Apollo in the ambulance. But Miz knocked the door shut button. The doors are closing. The doors are shut. Both men are inside. Nobody's won yet. And Kurt Hawkins is getting out of here. Kurt Hawkins is driving the ambulance out of here. What is he doing? He's driving out of the arena, ladies and gentlemen. He's out of here. Meanwhile, in the ambulance, security cam footage. Apollo Crews is choking out the Miz. The Miz is trying to break free of the hold while they're driving down presumably a motorway or something. They're still going.
Kurt, stop this damn thing.
Miz telling him to stop it. Miz telling him to stop the ambulance.
No, I didn't say.
Oh, but Kurt Hawkins doesn't take that the right way. He's driving all the way back to the arena here. Here they come. They've returned from their wild journey, being shaken up in the ambulance. And there you see the doors opening. Crews is about to get out. Oh, but Miz catches him with the chokehold. And you see that both men are just covered in blood after being thrown around and chucked around like rag dolls, having each other's blood scraped against them. Crews trying to get out once again. Oh, but Hawkins with a super kick. Kurt Hawkins trying to get the Miz out of the ambulance, but the doors are closing. The doors are closing. He bumped the button. Oh, but Miz hits the eject button on the stretcher, just getting out of the ambulance barely. And Kurt Hawkins is also battered and bruised, and there you see the bloody bodies of both men. Both men have already taken a beating, especially during that wild ride through the city in the ambulance. And both men are just done. They're done for. They're spent. They're out. And Apollo Crews showing a couple signs of life here. So is the Miz. What's Miz thinking here? Oh, both men laying into each other with a couple rights and lefts. Both men laying into each other with those punches. And Crews, gets caught into another chokehold submission. But Miz quickly lets go of it. Oh, Miz, skull crushing finale on the floor. That's it. All Miz needs to do now is quit showing off and shove Apollo into the ambulance. Kurt Hawkins has the chokehold locked in on Apollo. Miz bringing him out. Wants to inflict more punishment with a double foot stop right to the spine of Apollo Crews. And oh my God, what is Miz thinking here? Oh my God, a powerbomb, spine first, onto the back of the stretcher, onto the bottom of it, Matt, sorry. And Miz with a sickening powerbomb there. There you see the referee taping him up. Miz and Hawkins dumping out the thumbtacks in the ring. What's he thinking here? Oh, Miz throws him up. Crews has the wherewithal to counter. Brings him into the ring. Crews. What's he thinking here? Crews. Oh, gets sent into the thumbtacks. Oh my goodness. Stabbing his back. Oh, Kurt Hawkins went for some sort of hidden blade looking move. But he went face first and got a face full of thumbtacks. My goodness, that's gotta hurt. And now, Miz and Crews once again laying into each other, just punching each other, slamming their fists right into each other's faces, trying to inflict as much pain and as much damage as possible onto their opponent, onto one another. Both men want to win this match so badly. And look at that, both men are just completely wasted. They're spent. Both men are out, ladies and gentlemen. After that brutal barrage of just straight brutal rights and lefts right to the mug. And there you see the thumbtacks and the bloodied body of Kurt Hawkins, along with the bloodied rib tape that Apollo Crews was wearing for a very short amount of time. And my goodness, you gotta imagine how much pain Kurt Hawkins is in right now. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, there you see the chair that Kurt Hawkins slammed Apollo Crews right on the head with. He's got to have some sort of severe concussion. I wouldn't be very surprised if he did. And they're still, both men, still lying there lifeless, with nothing left in the tank. Both men. Oh, Miz showing very slight signs of life here. Miz ever so slowly crawling towards Apollo. And Miz, he's taking another break. He's taking a breather. I don't blame him. He's been through it in this match, and so has Apollo. And ladies and gentlemen, this match is absolutely insane. This is brutal. I mean, look at Apollo's back after those thumbtacks. Once again, there are said thumbtacks and his rib tape that immediately got broken after being slammed onto a million different sharp objects. A million tiny sharp objects, may I say. Blah, 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 might I say. Kurt Hawkins, now on top of the ambulance, just laying there, about as lifeless as everyone else in this match. After going face first into that pile of thumbtacks, you've got to imagine how much that would hurt. Kurt Hawkins just flopping down onto the floor here of the arena. He's spent. The Miz is spent. Apollo's spent, but Miz starting to crawl again. Once again, Miz is going to do it. Miz is going to retain his championship. Miz slowly crawling to the ambulance. Miz just laying there, lifeless in the ambulance. Here you see his bloodied face after being slammed into the ring post. And of course going on that ride in the ambulance on the motorway. And Apollo showing the tiniest sign of life. Ever so slowly flopping closer and closer to the Miz. And Cruz is looking to do it here. He shuts one door. Cruz, he's got the other. He's going to do it. Cruz is going to do it. Apollo Crews has done it. Apollo Crews is the Intercontinental Champion. Apollo Crews is the first man.
And the new HPW Intercontinental Champion, Apollo Crews.
Apollo Crews has become the first man to dethrone the Miz. He is the second ever Intercontinental Champion. Apollo Crews winning his first championship in his first match in his first night in HPW. Ladies and gentlemen, what a match, what a moment. Showing everyone here just how incredible he is. Crews making a massive statement. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. You'll see Payback episode 4, the final episode of HPW programming before the Royal Rampage event. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.